Alright guys, we are back for more of my 14th birthday special. We just played some Mario Brothers for the NES and that was pretty fun, but unfortunately we were only able to make it up to phase 2 right here, which was a little bit disappointing, but we still tried our best and that's all that really matters. So anyways, for our next segment we're going to be playing Super Mario Brothers for the NES. So let's go ahead and get started. Now if you remember from my 4th of July special, I used the warp zone to get to World 4, but how we're going to do this segment is that we're actually not going to be using any warp zones today, because I want to make this extra special so we could try to beat the game without even using any warp zones right here. So yeah, anyways, let's do a one-player game, and let's go and start off at World 1-1. Yeah, I do like the benefit of the Wii Virtual Console where you can play classic games from the past systems. I do think that's a pretty cool feature that they brought into the original Wii whenever that first came out. Unfortunately, the Wii Shop channel has been closed ever since early 2019, but I basically got this game because I hacked my Wii U right here. It didn't even register my jump, so we're only gonna get 400 points on the flagpole. Oh well. Alright, moving on to World 1-2. That's a shame that we couldn't even start the segment off with the big score on the flagpole, all because it didn't even register my jump, but it is what it is. Well, let's just get this second level out of the way. Well, that was close. So yeah, here's the area that I normally go into the warp zone, but like I said, we're going to be skipping it this time around. I was even to get a better score on the flagpole. There we go, we got 2,000 points. I can live with it. Alright, now on to World 1-3. Close. I barely defeated that Koopa before it even touched me. Alright, we got 5,000 points on the flagpole this time. That's very good. Alright, now moving on to World 1-4. how did I lose my firepower? And I already lost the mushroom. I just didn't want to risk losing a life right there. Oh well. Oh shoot! Okay, that was close. Didn't even register my jump yet, but thankfully we're still safe. Alright, there's Bowser. So we can get past him. Yes, we can! Take that, sucker! Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. I'm moving on to World 2-1. So this is turning out to be... So, as a result, I managed to get a personal best right here. Furthest I got right here in this game. So yeah, that was the first time that I passed that wall right here without even using a warp zone right here. So yeah, lost my firepower, but it's whatever. Excuse me, my mushroom. But we can get a spare, however. Ugh. I don't know why I pronounced that wrong. My apologies, guys. How did I lose my mushroom right there? I call bullshit! Also, sorry about my language, guys. It made no sense of how I lost my mushroom. Yeah, it just made no sense of how I lost that mushroom. Can we get a good score right there? Yes, we can! 5,000 points! We do get one firework right there. Alright, now over to World 2-2. This time we're going underwater. How did I not avoid that cheap right there? Oh my god. At least we still have 2 lives to deal with. Thankfully, we don't have to go back to the starting of the level. Also, Nintendo 64 coins. Don't ask why I made that up. Alright, we made it this time. And we got 5,000 points again! Very nice. We also got 6 fireworks right there. Alright, over to World 2-3. That was close. Whoa. Okay, good. Alright, we made it. And we got another 5,000 points right there. Oh my god. We're doing pretty good so far. Alright, over to World 2-4. Yeah, we are doing pretty good so far, despite us not using the warp zone to warp to this world right here. Because in the first warp zone, you can warp to World 2, you can warp to World 2, 3, or 4 right here. Which I usually warp to World 4 whenever I do play this game, when I use the warp zone. We lost my mushroom, but it's alright. Hey, that was way too close! There's Bowser. Oh, darn it! Couldn't really have much of a chance to avoid that fire this fire right there. Oh well. This is the last life right there. Let's try to be careful. Hey! Close call. Come on. Big bucks, no whammies. Ah, stuck on a whammy. Bowser just killed me. Now it's game over. Well, I'm not complaining one bit right there. We still managed to make it up to World 2-4 right there without even using a warp zone right here. So because of that, I managed to get a personal best right here of how far I was able to get without using a warp zone right here. I never made it up to World 2-4 without using a warp zone or the NSO version of this, and that was really the first time that I pulled it off myself right there. So yeah. But anyways, that is going to do it for Super Mario Brothers for the NES as part of my 14th birthday special. But we still have some more games to play, and I'll see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.